Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Yvette with Yvette's Junk Journal Shop. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some journals from various artists. These are new items to my shop, so let's get started here. You can find all of these journals on my Ko-fi shop. That's Yvette's Junk Journal Shop. And standard shipping for orders is $6.95 US per order, and that is for as many items as you purchase. So I have several different artists here that we're going to look at today. So let's pull this pretty blue one over. It comes in a mesh bag. And on the outside of the bag, we have a little boho bead on there. Has a little, on the front, a little pocket here, or belly band with a little booklet in there. I'm not going to take that out. And in the front we have a little belly band with a tag in there. There's a little packet of goodies that goes with this that you can use anywhere you like. This is made by Magdalena. It is called Blue Vintage Junk Journal. It is 8 1/4 by 6 inches. And there are 80 plus pages in here. It's a single signature, it looks like. Let's take a look. Yep. And let's go ahead and just do a quick flip through. So I do need to note that the cover here is just a single piece of cardstock that's been layered up. And it looks like maybe Mod Podge or decoupage on there. And so it is a very flexible cover. Just want to make that clear. So in my shop, I have to represent the artist, but I also have to inform the clients of what they're getting. So no surprises are in store. We have a little pocket here on the side. So those of you who have been in my shop for a little while, you have seen some of Magdalena's prior journals. She does some sewing on here with a pocket. And another little boho bead on there. This will flip out. A little pocket here. So she's got some really pretty little touches. Very pastel colors. This has a little tag in here, a little pocket. We have a little flip spot here. She's done some little butterflies in a tie-in in the middle here on the signature. A little pocket on the edge there. She's done a little bit of very light stenciling. It's a pretty effect. A pocket here. Lots of machine stitching on here. And this is a little fold-over pocket with a tag in it. And a little pocket here. And then on the back we have a little flip-up spot on this page. Very pretty textile there. And then a little ruffle on the back and a little side pocket here as well. So there's this one that is called Blue Vintage. You can find these in the journal section in my shop. You can type in the name of the journal and it will pop up. Let's pull the next one in here. So again, we have a mesh bag with a little boho bead on there. Really pretty bright pink color here. A little booklet on the front that comes out. I'm not going to open that. Again, this is a single paper here, cardstock, just so you know what that is. She's got a little bag with extras in there, and this is called Purple Vintage. So very similar look to the Blue Vintage that we just saw, but very definitely brighter colors here. Really pretty lace trims, little pocket. Pocket here. She has this long bookmark in here stuck into a little doily belly band. And a pocket opens up here. flip up. So if you are a purple lover or know someone who is, this would be a great journal to pick up. And a little pocket in the back with this mesh piece of fabric. It's got some glitter on it and a little bit of texture here with some velvet. Okay, we'll look at the next one here. We have a green silk tie on there. This looks like it's a St. Patrick's Day themed. Open it up and find out a little bit more about this. So this is made by Barbara Dew. It's called St. Patrick's Day, 4 7/8 by 7 1/4, 3 signatures, 72 pages. A little pocket in the front. She's got all this different trim on the edges of the pages, which gives it a really nice look when it's closed. It's hard to catch that on camera, but I sure try. And we have a side pocket here, lots of vintage images, a flip out, a large pocket here, and a tuck spot. Some dyed paper, and then she's done some machine stitching on the edge there. Really nice, pretty touch. Pocket here and here. Yes, up here. Sorry about that. So I don't show everything in the journal, but I try to give you a good idea of what you're getting. There's a little card that slips in a belly band there. A little fabric flip. Pocket. Tag up here. Really pretty green colors all throughout, of course. And another little card slips in a belly band there. And then a pocket in the back. So again, that's St. Patrick's Day by Barbara Dew. Again, you can type that into the description box, or you can go ahead and just type in Barbara Dew, and all of her journals will come up that I have available. This journal here that we're going to look at is from my friend Dawn from Scrapbook Sage. It's got a cute little kitty on the front. This is one of her digital kits. And then she has made a fabric cover. It's a single signature. Let's learn a little bit more about this. Fashionista Kitty. It is 72 pages, 6 by 9. And then you can check out Scrapbook Sage. She used her own digitals. You can get those in her Ko-fi shop under Scrapbook Sage, and then also her YouTube channel. So check her out if you haven't. Dawn is a dear friend of mine, lives here on the Oregon coast, and we sometimes get together when she brings me new items for the shop. She's also a supplier for my shop. So I do have some kits that are available with some of her digitals in there, as well as everything you need to make your own journal. So Dawn is fabulous at putting together fun and quirky little journals that just make your heart bright when you look at them. And she leaves lots of space for you to write, but there's interest also throughout the journal. So really cute. A little kitty cat. So she created these little kittens for our hashtag 12 by 12 Junk Journal Challenge 2024. And each one kind of has a personality, and we had to decide who each one kind of was. So that was a lot of fun. Here's another one from Magdalena. Let's take a look at this. So we have a little booklet here. Somehow. Sometimes things get lost in the mail, get stuck around. So this just opens up like this, and all of the other ones, this is how they attach to the journal cover. You just tie that in, and that little booklet will stay in place. So there's that. Again, it's a single cardstock cover. This is called Pink Vintage. So I think the other one was called that as well. I'll give it a different, one or two so that we know which one we're talking about. And very sparkly on this one. Ruffles. Little tuck spot here. So lots of places to play as we move through the journal. Got a little pocket here with a doily and an open pocket here, and this is a little tuck spot with a journal card in there. Don't want to take that out, not be able to get it back in on film. She's got a little charm up here like a Cinderella coach. I love how she's done just a little bit of stenciling here and there, and that really adds to the background of the page on this coffee dyed or tea dyed paper. A little journal card. And a big fluffy ruffle on the edge there. So that's always fun to let things kind of hang off on the edges so that when you have the journal closed, all these little elements kind of stick out. It's a lot of fun that way. And in the back, she's got a little flip spot. So as you can see, when this is up, all of these little things on the edge stick out away from the journal. And I love that. That's so cute. And then this one also has a boho bead on there, on the mesh bag that comes in. And the next one I'm going to show you here is this one. So I made this one. It is a vintage piece of like bedding or quilting, something like that. And then what I did, I tied it with this piece of scrap lace mesh material. I stitched down a doily, so this just attaches on each side. And then I did some little hand stitching down here. The whole cover is hand stitched as well. This is a very flexible cover because it just has batting inside and then a piece of fabric on the inside to sandwich the batting in between. And then in the front, I have a little pocket here. This flips out, has a journal card. I did some wallpaper. And this is an actual photo there. Got a little flip spot here. Sometimes simple is all you need. So that's true. That's another vintage photo there. So I popped a few of those in here. Treasure the moments. So I just kind of thought this would be a fun journal, like a monthly journal, or to give to a friend maybe who is just getting into journaling or hasn't tried journaling. It would also be great for like a Bible study or something. And then I made this little tuck spot here. I saw a video on Kathy's Garden, and I'll try to put a link to that video in the description box. So it's a little pocket here, and she made hers out of tea-dyed paper, and you fold it in half, and then you decorate both sides of it, and then you slide it over the page and glue it down on each end. And I made this out of cardstock because I wanted it to be a little bit more sturdy. So it has all these fun little elements, and they kind of stick out on the edges as well. But then you have a pocket on each side of that. So I thought that was fun when I saw her video on that, so I did my own little take on it. This is a vintage flower catalog page. I've got some natural dyed paper here, a little vintage crocheted doily. Find the special in each day. That's another vintage photo. Worth writing down. This is avocado dyed paper. And then I like to put magazine images in these tall skinny journals because it just gives you a little pop of, you know, like a story. And then I have a big journal card in the back here. So there's that one. Not sure what I'm going to call this yet, but you can just type in Yvette, YVETTE, in my shop, and all of my available items will pop up. The next one I'm going to show here is this green one. This is from Magdalena, and again we have this mesh green bag with a little boho bead. We have the little cover booklet, again a single cardstock cover here, and this is called Green Vintage. She has a little bag of goodies in there, so very similar to the other journals like this style, but each one has their own unique little look to them and little elements added in. Little pocket in here, lots of little pieces of lace and trim to add interest. Beautiful little applique there. A little lace up here, so just a little bit really adds a lot to the pages. So if you're new to making junk journals, you definitely will get inspired by watching my channel. I have so many artists that have their own spin on things, and it's always fun to get ideas. And in the back here, she has this really fun piece of it's like a piece of mesh, but it has a couple of different little trims on there, and they hang down like fringe. And then we have a journal card tucked in there, so that's a lot of fun. And then I have one more journal here to show you today. I know this is a little bit more than I normally show in a video, but I'm finishing up my little pile here of journals that I have. I have a few artists who've told me they're sending me some more items, and I have a couple suppliers sending me items soon, I hope. So yeah, we'll just show them as they come in. This is another journal that I made. It has a batik fabric cover, hand stitched around. I've got an applique on there, and then I have made this little tie here out of a piece of sari silk trim, and then I backed it in that same fabric, and then tied two pieces of a different batik fabric on for the tie. And again, this is very soft cover because it's just got one small layer of batting in there. In the front here, I have The Journey Begins. I have a little letter that I wrote, so I kind of made a story out of this. I had this photograph of this gentleman, and it says Ray on the back. And then we have here, I'm sorry, Roy, and then it says here that this is Evelyn. And so I kind of made a story out of the two of them, and I put that in here. So I wrote a little letter like they were writing to each other. And then here I have another photograph on the back. This says this is that couple again. So I got these in Happy Mail, some of these photographs. So I kind of made a little story out of it. Not, you know, exactly, but somewhat. And then I have different pages in here, lots of places to write. Maybe this is somewhere where they went on their journey. And you can take those elements out and put your own in there. I love this page and how it's like a whole bunch of hardware. It's like a hardware store. You'll see the other side in the back here. And then I put a picture here like her and her friend. This folds out, and I kind of put some typewriting elements in there. Maybe she was a secretary or something like that. So just kind of, I made a little story as I went along. Again, there's her picture as she's getting a little older maybe. So I just loved the way the pictures kind of told the story. I did different size pages in here because this is a very tall, I think it's about 10 inches tall. Maybe more than that. And then here, this is like a chandelier book page. Again with a typewriter. And then these all just fold out for some more private journaling. This one folds out. Then here's the other side of that page. So isn't that so much fun? There's like all these little like drawer pulls and I don't know, lights, and it's got like door plates and switch plates, and I just thought that was a lot of fun. In my mind, that's where Roy works. Then here's another little picture, and it just says on the back, "At home, August 1947." This is tea-dyed paper from my friend Cheryl's. I have a little photograph here. And then in the back, I have a pocket. So what I did with this mesh material was I stitched it on, hand stitched it all the way around. After I put the fabric on the inside cover, I just put that pocket in, sewed the signature right down the middle. And then this is another element. This is from a kit from Lindsay Zenor. So there we have that one. And then this just ties around and ties back up. So haven't named this one either. Probably Roy and Evelyn. That was a good name, maybe. Or Evelyn's Journey, something like that. And so I'll just bring these back in. Again, you can find all of these on my Ko-fi shop, Yvette's Junk Journal Shop. And any orders of $40 or more placed on or before December 15th, 2024 will receive a 20% discount when you include the, at checkout, you will include the discount code, which is flash sale 20, and it'll automatically apply to your purchases. So any, that's for any purchase that you make in my shop before or up to December 15th. And then any orders that are $40 or more will qualify for a drawing I'm having on December 16th, in which one person will win a $100 shopping spree in my Ko-fi shop. So check out everything. We have junk journals, journal supplies, ephemera, all kinds of stuff in there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long and boring for you. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider doing that and following me on Ko-fi. I also have a giveaway for that where I'm giving away some journals when I reach my goals. So thank you so much for watching. I know I gave you a lot today, but I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.